5 expensive mistakes founders make when they open a company in China, Hong Kong, or Singapore, and how to avoid it. Expanding your business abroad sounds simple. Yes, if you are from Europe. But if you are from a country like mine, it is full of hidden traps. I have seen people spend thousands of dollars and months of efforts on companies they end up not using. Structures that look great on paper, but don't support real transactions. So let's talk about 5 common mistakes entrepreneurs make when opening a global company. Mistakes that cost money, time, and sometimes your reputation. Mistake 1. Registering a company before building your structure. Let's just open a company, we will figure out it later. Wrong order. You need to plan. Who are your clients? Who are your suppliers? What will your business do? Which countries will money flow through? If you start with certificates but not real plan, you may end up with a company that doesn't work. I have seen this many times. Someone opens a company in China to buy from Asia and sell to Kazakhstan. Then they learn Chinese companies cannot do re-export. They must import the goods into China, and import means taxes. Or take UAE. Many people opened companies there. Then some of them found out Chinese suppliers often refuse UAE payments. So they come to us, the clients, and ask to open the Hong Kong company instead. Mistake 2. Choosing their own country. People often say, start in your home country, it is easier, more access, more options. It is true, but you are probably here because your country just doesn't work. Like mine, I'm Russian. You just can't run global trade and consulting as a Russian company. So what worked for me? Hong Kong as a bridge between global and China, China as if you need deep access to manufacturing, and Singapore for Southeast Asia. But you know what? Since 2022, many people from my country opened companies in China. And now most of them don't work. Why? Bank accounts blocked, don't understand local rules, can't find professional team, can't get VAT refunds, or simply they choose their own setup from day one. So don't copy someone else. Build what fits your product, your client, and your cash flow. Mistake 3. Not understanding taxes. We heard this many times. We will open a company in China get 13% VAT refund ourselves. Nice idea, but in practice, Chinese VAT is very tricky. We will talk about it in a separate video someday. Or people read online. Hong Kong is an offshore, so no income tax. True, but with conditions. You will need to prove everything, submit a long filings, and even then the tax office may still say no. Only about 50-60% of companies are accepted. So if you ignore taxes, your business might not last. Mistake 4. Using cheap or inexperienced agents. I get it. You go online, you find Chinese accountants, and they say, I will do everything for $1,000. Sounds great, until you find out that your clients can transfer money to that bank, or Stripe and Amazon do not accept your setup, or accountants get in a mess, or they forgot to tell you about some extra fees, or they just make a mistake, your bank refuses to open an account for someone like you. They just don't understand your reality, and they do not understand your business. So when you hire someone, always ask questions. Have they built a business like yours? Do they know what it's like to do it with your passport? Do they really understand the problems you will be facing? And if your agents say don't worry too often, worry. Mistake 5. Thinking a company is enough. Some people believe, I have a company, now I can start doing business. No, it's not enough. Do you already have a product and business model? If not, you are unlikely to get clients. If you have no clients, banks will block your accounts. No bank, you cannot do payments. So instead of doing business, you just waste time and fix problems. So company is not the goal. It's just one piece of your system. Without substance, it's just a shell. You need a working engine, not just a piece of paper. So let's recap. Registering too early without a plan, picking the wrong country, ignoring taxes and compliance, using cheap agents, thinking a company equals business. I have seen this mistake. I help people to fix it, but it is smarter and cheaper to avoid them. And if it helped, share it. Send it to someone who is looking a door to global business. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and good luck with your business journey.